What is up, everybody? It's your boy Doody back again with another video. And you know, when you hear that song White Run, you know someone did something extremely dumb. And that's right, that's where we are. We're here. We're here to cook our boy Phil after last night's spectacle. That's all I can say without breaking terms of service. It was just another spectacle. A spectacle of just losing your dignity. If you want to know how to lose your dignity, watch Phil. And last night's stream was just the epitome of throwing any pride that you have in yourself away. And we also found the question, what does it cost to Phil? How much do you have to give Phil for him to tell Soulmate to go pound sand? And apparently it was like 86 bucks. That's all you need was $86. If you don't know what Doody's talking about, last night's late night stream was a disaster. I mean, the boy was struggling to get any support whatsoever. The Kick Dents who've been supporting and propping up the channel, the two whales, they were MIA. Nobody knew where they were gone, where they were at. So it was beholden to the YouTube Dents to keep up the streak. And of course, like I always said, if it's not for the Kick folks, Phil is screwed. Because the YouTube support side has just been accustomed to not give anything because they know that 2 or 3 whales are going to come out and save the day. And yesterday that didn't happen. So Phil, of course, what did he do? He decided to tell Soulmate to pound sand, go overtime, spend about 40 minutes begging overtime. So bad so that he actually decided to do a live daily rap so that he can beg. Disgusting, Phil. Disgusting. You have zero pride in yourself. You have zero dignity. And all because of what? Because you don't want a den streak which you created to go away? Is that what you're trying to tell us, Phil? Again, Phil, you're the one that harps on this den streak, not the detractors. The detractors only talk about it because they know how much it means to you. They know how greedy you are. They know how you would just have zero dignity whatsoever or pride. And that's why we make fun of it. That's the only reason why I'm making this video right here, because you're so pathetic. You are. And what you did yesterday is essentially you broke a promise to your wife. You lied to her, which nothing new here. You're always lying to people. And yeah, you just swallowed whatever pride or dignity you had just for a few bucks. Just so that the trolls wouldn't get a win. Again, this harkens back to Derek. You didn't want to ban Derek because you didn't want to give the trolls a win? Seriously, brother? Alright, let's watch this clip from Memology. Big ups, Memology. And this is just a segment from the live daily rap where Phil just sat there and waited for money to come in. And of course, what ended up happening is no one supported. So what he did was do a fake tip. You notice all of this support that comes in, this last minute support, it's always a tip. It's never a super chat. It's never a kick stream, a kick sub. It's always some random fucking person that just tips them out of nowhere, which tells you it's fake. So let's watch this clip, folks.
Why is the leaderboard still there? Why is Phil streaming the daily rap? Well, folks, here's the deal.
Because you have zero dignity and don't give a shit about your wife. That's why.
I announced a couple days ago that I was changing the timing of my late stream. The reason being is because my wife and I want to spend more time together. She has to get up early for her job in the mornings now. Now she works mornings, okay? And because of this, in the last couple of months, there's been certain days where we haven't been able to spend any time together.
By the way, this is about 20 minutes of overtime. He was supposed to get off at 12 o'clock, midnight. He then said, okay, I'll stay till 12:15. He didn't get off till almost 12:45 last night, which is pretty pathetic.
Because I stream, and when I'm off from streaming and I finish, I go downstairs. She's like, I'm tired. We got to go to sleep now. I got to wake up in the morning. So there's been legit days with no time spent with my wife because of that. So we talked about this in the last couple.
And whose fault is that? Yours, Phil. Your fault. You're so greedy and you're so hell-bent to keep this pathetic ass fucking dent streak going for your ego and of course for your greed that you know, lie to your wife. You lie to your wife. And 2, you just berate your fucking dent, your viewers, because they didn't give you enough money early enough. That's what you're saying here, Phil. You're saying, hey, moron idiots, give me money early so that I can leave whenever the hell I want so I can go spend time with Soulmate. So I could sit down, she's watching TV, and I could just sit there and ignore her, right? And play WWE Champions while I'm on my phone. But to Phil, that's quality time. As long as he orders her some McDonald's ice cream at midnight. I guess that's what Phil considers quality time. And Kat's a big girl. She's getting older. She can't stay up late. She's tired. That weight makes you tired, bro. And especially when you're probably as inactive as she is, she wants to go to bed. And of course, I guess she feels lonely. I guess Jasper isn't enough company for her. Maybe Tyrone isn't coming around anymore. Or maybe Tyrone's out of the picture. Who knows? And she's lonely. And she's reaching out to you, Phil. She's saying, dude, I need some company. I need some companionship since we have 0 friends. I have 0 life. I have no family. All I have is you and Jasper. And dude, step the fuck up. That's what she's saying to you, Phil. And you refuse. You refuse all because of your greed and your pride.
A couple of weeks and we said, all right, what are we going to do? Let's change the schedule. Let's make it so that I'll start my late stream earlier and I'll end it earlier. And I've decided that's what I'm going to do. I announced this 2 days ago. I talked about it on my podcast. I made a clip that was a special video about it. I uploaded it as a stream highlight. Okay? Like I did all of this. And then even I talked about it again. I put it on my schedule when I uploaded my schedule to Kick and here to the channel. But sadly, a lot of people didn't listen because we started early tonight and there wasn't as many people as usual.
You hear this fucking asshole? A lot of people didn't listen. Children, you didn't listen. You didn't listen that I needed you to take mommy's credit card and give me money. Like, do you hear this dude? Really? Do you? I mean, only Phil gets away with talking to his viewers and his supporters this way. He's the only streamer I know that's allowed to do this shit. Any other streamer would have been canceled fucking years ago. But no, these regarded individuals who have a fetish for being abused, they love that shit. They love it. And by the way, folks, anyone that does support Phil, if you really want to fucking stick it to him, you know what you should do? If you want to support him, fine, whatever. You know what you do? You make him work for it. Make him fucking work until like 12:30, 12:45. You know what you guys should do? You guys should play a game to see how long Phil would actually stay on, ignoring his wife on stream just to hit $150. Because I'm guaranteeing you, if you want him to stay on till 1 o'clock, 1:30, Phil will fucking do it. Fuck Soulmade. It doesn't really matter. He needs to hit that $150 because, of course, you guys know he's spending all this money. You know, new PC, backup battery power, backup, joysticks galore. Spending thousands and thousands of dollars, which he probably doesn't have, and he's just depending on his stupid whales to keep funding his fucking livelihood. That's what it is. So I challenge you, motherfuckers, you dents. I challenge you. Hold off on giving him any support. Wait, have him work for that shit. Have him work overtime. And if you want to get the dent chick to $150, have at it. But make him work for it. I guarantee you, you will see this man sweat. You will see this man almost have a heart attack. Go ahead. I challenge you guys to do that. And I bet you any amount of money, if you want him to stay on till 1:30, 2 o'clock, work 2 hours overtime, he will fucking do it.
And right now, people who usually would be here at the end of the stream are not. So because of that, as you can see, we did not hit the goal, and it looks like we are about to have the end of the streak. Unless there is some kind of insane last-minute contribution Hail Mary of $86, the streak is about to end. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, $86, right? I think so. I can't do math right now. So, let's redo the Daily Wrap Live. Let's give a couple more extra minutes where people could possibly contribute. Obviously, I don't want the streak to end. We're currently up to $35 out of our $100 tips goal. There's 1 hour left on the stream. So if you want to see the tips goal happen, you want to see the vest streak continue, you have to tip within the next hour. Okay, guys? Just saying, no pressure. You don't have to. But, if you want to make the tips goal happen, you got to do it tonight. Okay? All right. Not because of its own merits ending, but because people weren't here because they didn't know that I was ending my stream early. And sadly, I think that's the problem right now is people didn't know, or else people would have been here to contribute. Okay? All right. So how did today go? Had a great return podcast. All right. Talked about a whole bunch of stuff. I actually showed off a lot of things that I've either ordered or are coming here soon.
And there you go, folks. That's why he's on, because he already spent the money that he received from the dents, and he needs to replenish that money to buy more shit. That's what it is right there, folks.
For my new setup, I have 2 new battery backups that actually arrived today.
Big ups Memology for speeding this up, because all he did was just delay, stall, waiting for someone to tip him or super chat him, or, you know, Dark Side Pimp or one of these dents come in and drop some big sub money. And it didn't happen, folks. It didn't happen. It got so bad that he waited for the very last minute to tip himself, to fake tip himself.
It's not particularly the directions to go, but I remembered some of the areas. Like when I got to the river and there were the alien guys in it, I was like, oh yeah, I remember if you go this way, you get this.
That's right. Still going.
I was remembering. Thank you guys for understanding. Now, are you ready? Let's see what's just happened. Most Tasteless did a $10 super chat and said, let's go rally. And then Detractors Are Sad did a $2 super chat and said, did you see Sonic Saul's video on Street Fighter 6 rank being dead? No, I don't know anything about that. Sadly, we don't have time to talk about it tonight because I got to get out of here.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
He's too busy.
So,
He's too busy begging.
$76 in contributions. We've got tips. Tip number 1. It's from a troll, and it's only $1 anyway, and I'm not going to count it. Tip number 2. I will do 50 if it can get to 100. Someone has just said they will tip the 50 if we get this up to 100. That's what they just said. And then tip number 3. $4.20 tip. Just listen to this. Be grateful folks are willing to support you for so long. Being salty is not a good look. Who is salty?
You are. You are salty as all hell. You spent the day telling your dents that you had to leave early, and you decided to work overtime because you wanted to hit a dent streak. You wanted to hit the arbitrary goal that is your goal. And you talk about how it doesn't matter, how you don't care, how it's perfectly fine, how you're so grateful that you've gotten to 80, but yet you're here essentially breaking a promise to your wife because you're waiting for some fucking whale to come out and drop fucking huge cash on you to get you to your goal. And he doesn't see it. He doesn't see it. I don't know if it's just a mental issue. I think it's a I don't know what it is. To be honest, I'm flustered with this guy because I don't know what it is. But he is just the tism. Maybe it's the tism. Like he can't understand normal human behavior. People tell him, dude, his chat was fire last night. His chat was basically saying, get off stream. His supporters were like, get off stream. Go spend time with your wife. Why are you still here? Go. You even had people saying, I thought you wanted to spend time with your wife. Why are you sitting here trying to, and a lot of people said, okay, you say you don't care about the dent streak, then why are you still harping on it? Why are you going almost an hour overtime begging someone to come out and drop huge money? And then when someone says, dude, why are you being salty? He looks so confused.
Oh, you're gonna get salt. It's even now, again, my mouth overpowered.
Just can't keep doing it, right? I don't think that's what happened tonight. I literally think it's because there's some people who usually come at the end of my streams who are going to show up in the next 25 minutes and be like, oh, the stream's offline. Because they didn't know that the schedule changed, right?
So right here, you have him confirming that his channel is propped up by a few whales. He was waiting for Ren, Darkside Pimp, or Adam to come in and drop huge money and save the fucking stream. And none of them were there last night. Adam, none of them were there. The only dents that were there were his chat from YouTube, his regulars, that they're already conditioned not to give him any money because just like Phil said, someone was going to come on late on the stream and drop big cash. So you're playing yourself, you idiot.
Right? So, I'm not sad. I don't know why you think I am. I'm not salty.
Yes.
I'm upset because I wanted to see the streak end naturally, and I feel like that's not what's happening. How is it that the one night that I announced oh, we're ending early, now it's going to end, right? If it had ended another night, you'd be like, okay, it would naturally end it. No, not the one night that I changed the schedule it ended. That's some bullshit, you know? And that does like...
He said the same exact fucking bullshit about those games that killed the dent streak. The Astrobot that killed the dent streak. Was it Wukong? Yeah, it was Wukong that killed the stream. He said the same exact bullshit here. Oh, I'm not salty. I don't care that it ended. I wish that it would end naturally, but because it ended on it doesn't fucking matter. Whatever stream it ends on, Phil, you're gonna have this fucking cope. It's just gonna be fucking cope. And instead of just saying thank you, I appreciate this. It's been a wild ride. Thank you, and just move on. No, you have to sit here and fucking berate people. And say, no, you're an idiot. No, what you're saying is incorrect. No, what they're saying is perfectly correct, Phil, and accurate. But you're too fucking blinded and regarded to understand that this is how people see you, bro. When your own chat, your own supporters are saying, dude, you look terrible. You should fucking understand that. And he was scanning chat. He was fucking scanning chat, and he saw that people were saying that. And he wasn't even acknowledging them. The only reason why someone would acknowledge it is if they gave him a tip or whatever, like this gentleman just did. All right, let's scroll up here. Let's keep going. I think this is it right here.
$15 contribution right now. It looks like the streak has ended. Okay? All right. I thank you all for a great evening and a great streaming day, and I'll see you all. Oh, I've totally forgot. I'm wearing it. New merch on darksidephil.shop because people were asking me about this all day. This is right now on darksidephil.shop. All right, guys, thank you so much. Have a good night. I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace out.
Okay, the daily rap finish. This was a 14 or 15 minute daily rap. You would think he would leave, right? No. Not at all.
All right, folks. I mean, I gave it the good old college try, did I not? Oh, my God. Go. Stop. The reward will be next week. Unless we do midweek.
More
but
stalling.
Doing it on Friday made
More
sense.
stalling.
Doing it on Friday kind of like was a week thing.
More stalling.
What about Sunday? End the stream. 69.
Right here,
Ladies
folks.
and gentlemen.
Fake tip.
I just received a $69 tip from Meaty Boner. Meaty Boner just tipped me $69. It's absolutely disgusting. It's absolutely out of control. I don't know why I put up with it. Of course I know why I put up with it, because this person supports me financially, so of course that's why I put up with it.
You put up with it because you don't give a shit about anyone. The only person you give a shit about is yourself. And this clearly shows that that's all you care about is your fucking self. You lied to your wife. You had her sitting there probably waiting for you. She was probably fucking lonely as all fuck. And what are you doing? You're sitting here with a bunch of fucking mentally stunted individuals waiting for them to throw you money. Why? Because you want to felt the trolls? Because you don't want the detractors to have a win? Bro, you are the saddest, most pathetic fucking person out there. Listen to yourself. Why do you give a fuck what I care, what Memology cares, what the detractors care? Why do you give a fuck? And again, this is clearly why you're a fucking low-cal. This is low-cal behavior. This is low-cal behavior. When you have to sit here, right, and you have to fucking yell that you're felting the trolls and all that, right? Because, you know,
all right,
right here.
So, ladies and gentlemen, it has happened. The streak continues. I cough. Thank you to Meaty Boner. I appreciate it very, very much. I really do. Thanks for the support, and thanks for everyone who supported at the last minute tonight as well. 81 goals hit. Sorry, Rich. Sorry, Doody. Sorry about that, folks. Looks like the streak has to continue, and you have to keep being fucking felted every single fucking stream. It continues, you fucking restreamer losers who have no fucking content for yourselves.
Well, first of all, Doody isn't a restreamer. But anyway, Yeah, this is the only reason why he extended this long, because he didn't want Doody to get a win. Dude, I live rent free in your fucking fat balding head, bro. Just thinking about that. Think about that. When you go to bed at night, who do you think about? You don't think about your wife, you don't think about your cat, you don't think about your mom, your dad. You know who you think about? You think about me, you fucking pathetic loser. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Peace out. I'm pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of salt today from our boy Phil. Trying to yell at the trolls for making these videos. Fuck off, Phil. Peace out.